It was Christmas Eve in Ajelebu, a quiet town in western Nigeria. The streets twinkled with Merry Christmas lights, each home glowing with red, green, and gold bulbs. People moved about, exchanging gifts and food, their laughter floating in the cool night air. Abike had just finished celebrating her birthday the night before, December 24th. Her house smelled of freshly baked pastries, roasted chicken, and spicy meat pies, a feast she had prepared for herself and her family. Her living room was still decorated with shimmering ribbons and balloons, the last remnants of her birthday joy. That evening, there was a knock at her door. Standing there was her neighbor, Ayamide, or Ayomi, as everyone fondly called her. She had a warm smile and twinkling eyes, carrying a big, steaming pot of jollof rice, its aroma rich and inviting. "Merry Christmas, Abike," Ayomi said, her voice cheerful. "We thought we'd do the food exchange early. Hope you like jollof." Abike hugged her tightly. "Ayomi, Merry Christmas." "Thank you so much." Ayomi smiled as her children peeked from behind her, giggling. Come, Abike, join us for a little movie before you go home. The children want to show you their Christmas play." Abike laughed and stepped inside. The living room was warm and cozy, the Christmas tree lights reflecting in the children's eyes. She played with the kids, gave them small gifts she had brought along, and watched their mini performance. They sang, danced, and ran around, filling the house with laughter. Time slipped by quickly. "I should take this jollof rice home before it gets cold," Abike said, patting the pot. She thanked Ayomi again, promising to return the favor soon. Back at her house, Abike placed the pot on her center table, right in front of the flickering lights of her small Christmas tree. She had already eaten a lot of snacks from her birthday celebration, so she decided to wait until she finished her movie before digging in. She made herself comfortable on the sofa, wrapped in a warm blanket, and pressed play on a romantic Christmas film. The aroma of the jollof rice teased her senses, making her stomach growl, but she resisted. Just a little longer, she thought. Minutes turned into hours. The movie played, the room filled with soft Christmas music in the background, and slowly, Abike drifted off into a deep, content sleep. Then, just as the clock struck midnight, something strange happened. The air in the room felt heavier, the lights flickered slightly, and she heard a faint, airy voice. "Jollof rice, come, let's go." Abike woke with a start. She rubbed her eyes, thinking it was a dream. But the voice came again, louder this time, almost whispering from the pot itself. I haven't been eating yet, Mommy, just give me 1 minute." Her heart thumped. The pot of jollof rice seemed to shift slightly on the table, as if moving on its own. The aroma had turned sharper, almost pungent, and the rice seemed alive. Abike scrambled off the sofa, panic surged through her. She didn't stop to think. She ran to her car, and drove straight to the nearest hotel. She spent the rest of the night trembling, wide awake, staring at the ceiling, the voices still echoing faintly in her mind. The next morning, feeling exhausted but a little braver in the daylight, Abike drove back home. The first person she saw as she stepped out of her car was Ayomi, standing across the street, her smile gone, replaced by a cold, piercing stare. "Good morning, Ayomi," Abike called out nervously. Ayomi didn't respond. Her children clung to her legs, silent. Abike swallowed hard. Without thinking twice, she grabbed the pot of jollof rice she had left in the car and threw it into the trash. Abike threw the pot out and prayed over her house, asking for protection. The warmth of her home returned slowly, the lights on her Christmas tree flickering gently, as if approving her decision. From that day on, Abike never forgot the lesson she had learned the hard way. Never take food from someone you don't know too well. Not all gifts are harmless, and not all jollof rice is just jollof rice. And every Christmas thereafter, she told her story to friends and family, a funny, spooky warning wrapped in the scent of rice, chicken, and holiday cheer.